Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Yeah, we getting ready to do that thing. All right, I'm gonna be in Towson, Maryland at 12 o'clock. All right, and I'm getting ready to show you what I'm gonna do in Towson. So we don't have no misunderstandings, no miscommunications, no lies, no lies, no lies. You feel me? So here we go. Y'all locked me up in 2007. I came home on probation. I went home on vacation. I came on probation. It was Christmas. Y'all locked me up Christmas Eve. You feel me? So I'm going to give you the story and the timeline. This is Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in America, which white America respects. And it deals directly with the illegal war on drugs, the war in the black community. I was making a documentary about the war on drugs. I'm an enemy combatant. In 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station because I wanted to end the war on drugs. That's what makes my case so significant. I'm a precedent-setting case. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, N62528. That was my 401k because I was going to make a movie and a documentary about it. Y'all complicated the situation by locking me up. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is a law against what you did to me to stop me from making a movie. I want Scott Shellenberger disbarred. I want Gov.O'Malley locked up like y'all locked up Blagojevich. And if you don't lock them up, I'm going to disrespect them for the next 100 years. Long as they on this earth, you're going to see O'Malley cutting and running like you did at the inauguration. You're going to see the chiefs of police running when I come into the room. Because when truth speak to power, truth always win. You lied on me, and I ain't mad at you. Same thing make you laugh, make you cry. So let's unfold this story. December the 24th, 2007, y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism. Y'all charged me with terrorism, and you referred to the 1986 case. When you referred to that 1986 case, you opened up Pandora's box because that case was reversed and remanded. That means I'm innocent of all charges. And if you didn't retry that case, if you didn't take me in front of a jury trial again, that means I'm innocent. You feel me? So the publicly was ill-informed. And the state knew this. I'm not a lawyer, but I know the law. I was making a movie about your prison industry. Governor O'Malley, stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I gave you a return policy. I gave you a reentry program, and I documented it for the last 13 years. You feel me? All my shit for legit. You got a problem with me? Holler at me. Like I said, I came to town and I told y'all what I was going to do to y'all. That's Mr. Waller. That's the state's attorney. You need to have his ass disbarred the same way you're going to disbar Shellenberger because the state's attorneys kidnapped me. I came to file a case. There's no statute of limitations on murder and attempted murder. If I had a murder charge on me, y'all have been locked me up by now. I filed attempted murders against Bobby Thompson, the mayor of the city, because I was sleeping with his daughter. You feel me? Things you do in the dark always come to the light. That's the case number right there. Ain't no statute of limitations on murder or attempted murder, and you need to deal with that. Governor Hogan got everything that we talking about because I ran against Governor Hogan in the 2014 elections. Brian Bafe and Dwayne Davis, 2014. Governor Hogan know about all this because we told him we wanted to end the corruption in Maryland. So Governor Hogan, that's your movie release. Sheila Roof, like I said, I'm going to read all y'all. You know about the corruption. I had that store on Falls Road. You had the Indians and the Pakistanians that bought them houses up there. They had a permit for 25 houses. But the play-to-play politics that exist in Baltimore County, y'all paid them off. You feel me? They paid the county council off. Vicky Allman, Marks, Julian Jones. You feel me? They paid y'all off so they can build more houses. That's why you got to play politics. And if Oleski don't address it, then Oleski is part of it. That's me when I was locked up in 2007, Waukegan, Illinois. And it says right here, President Obama. That's from President Obama. He was Senator Obama then. Senator Kirk ain't do nothing. Congressman Cummings ain't do nothing. Sarbanes ain't do nothing. Mikulski ain't do nothing. You feel me? So I had to do it myself. And when I did it myself, I had everything documented. I was ready to leave town. I had my truck loaded. I had everything right here. And y'all locked me up on February the 7th to keep me from going to Las Vegas to attend my mother's funeral. I was loaded up, baby. I was ready to go. I worked at the Corinthians. You feel me? This is about a legal case. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. So y'all can't say that y'all didn't know this. Shellenberger knew. Bernstein knew. Y'all knew about it. The Attorney General, Doug Gansler, knew about it. Gov.O'Malley knew about it. Malcolm Ruff knew about it. Malcolm Ruff was a University of Baltimore law student when I started this. He worked for Scott Shellenberger, and then he went to his own law firm. And he'll tell you about the racism in the department. Because like I said, I put a subpoena on y'all's asses. Subpoena means that when this movie come out, ain't shit you can do about it. When I call your name out, dog, you got to eat it like I ate that time in jail. Putting it on the courts, dog. And you can go to Al Redmer right now. He has a insurance complaint. Because when I was locked up in the state of Illinois, my bank account was insured and my bank account should have been insured. Bank of America. Nobody should have took money out of my account. You feel me? Scott Shellenberger knew this, and he the state's attorney. Scott Shellenberger charged me with 5 felony charges before I got charged with that Towson shit. He charged me in 2008 when I got out of jail, tried to violate my parole and send me back to Illinois. I told them all to kiss my ass. Now, Al Redmer got all this. Judge Turnbull got all this. Judge Cox got all this because it's about your courts. That's me. I want a state and federal audit. I'm out $2.6 million. And that's just in lost wages. We ain't talking about defamation of character or libelous statements. You feel me? Right here. Dear Mr. Peter Francott, I am writing both your departments to clarify the unpaid taxes from unreported state and federal funds from Shorty's Underground Ribs, 11950 Falls Road, Cockeysville, Illinois. Employee identification number. You feel me? The state of Maryland participated in fraud. Y'all gonna pay me if you like it or fucking not. Peter Francott. The devil's in the detail. And dog, you know I plays with the devil. You feel me? You know the story of Job? When the devil and the God had a bet, never bet against Shorty, because I'm going with God. Remember when Jesus turned over the tables? Well, I'm turning over the tables. I want to audit Jake's Grill and audit Shorty's Underground and see where that $260,000 went. Governor O'Malley, no. I'm fighting for my life and I'm fighting for my freedom. And I'm going to put this shit on film. In the event of my death, y'all got to deal with Chucky. You feel me? Because Chucky don't never die. And that's Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And you bitches ain't beat me yet. My meat tastes good in your mouth. Today, you're going to swallow. N62528. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. It was about the war on drugs. Now y'all want to legalize opioids and give treatment. No. Send all them white people to jail the way you sent all them black people to jail. Opioids is a drug. If they abuse it, send them to jail. You didn't give the black community treatment. You gave the black community incarceration. You feel me? You gave the black community incarceration. Same thing make you laugh, make you cry. I called Shellenberger at that meeting. I told Shellenberger the same thing. Thugs need hugs too. Now we're going to get to the meat of the matter. I became homeless in 2007 because y'all locked me up. I was in jail for 186 days. You feel me? I lost everything I own. But I didn't stop doing what I do. I didn't stop playing with toilets. I'm the king of shit. You feel me? And you gave me a Community Verizon Award for what I do. And what I was doing was talking about your politics, the corruption in your courts, the black faces that sell out the black community. And everything I got, there go my FBI file. My brother works for the FBI. His name is William Lewis Davis. He's the third oldest of the Davis clan. You feel me? William Lewis Davis, FBI. When I told you about William Lewis Davis, y'all about shit or brick. That's why the federal government never got involved. Y'all don't know what I sent my brother. I sent my brother everything that you see here. In the event of my death, y'all gonna pay for it. That's Chief States Attorney Mosby. She been shielding this and blocking this. You feel me? That's Kamenetz. And y'all seen Kamenetz run when I come up and show up. I make everybody run because that truth speak to that power. And the day the truth gonna speak to power at the Towson courthouse, we're gonna end this where it started. It's my birthday. You can do anything on your birthday. You're ready to fire this shit up. This is Shorty. That's the one and only Shorty. That's me. That's my first dollar. I ain't never broke the law in the state of Maryland in my life. You feel me? I've been legal and legit as long as you can remember. I need a federal and a state audit so I can go back into business. I can't go back into business until y'all straighten up my credit line. I got bad credit because y'all locked me up and all this other shit. My money, my bank accounts, all that was messed up. You feel me? I need a federal and a state audit. And I need the Department of Justice to come to Baltimore County courts. Kamenetz, Oleski, if you're not going to do your job, then I'm going to ask the Department of Justice to do it for you. You can't shield the corruption. Dante Hickman, Gary Tuggle, police commissioner, Hogan, y'all gave me this award in city paper for being the best of the best. I'm the best of the best for a reason, because I set the standard, goddamn you. You feel me? Equal justice. Yeah, I put this shit in red because I want y'all to highlight this courts and this shit like that. I gave you a ceasefire program long before this one came. You feel me? Be the light in the darkness. I am the light in the darkness, and I'm as dark as it get. Keep the peace, TJ Smith. You feel me? So when I come to Towson, we're going to talk about Scott Shellenberger. You tried to bully me. You tried to incarcerate me. You tried to embarrass me. Dog, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to stand right between that courthouse with them toilets, and I'm going to holler your name out. Today is a good day to get locked up. I got bail money. I got get out of jail money. It's my Christmas list, but we're going to use that film as evidence. Artwork and evidence. You feel me? It wasn't a bomb. I can't go into a movie theater and holler bombs. Shellenberger hollered that bomb. I said it was evidence. Because Shellenberger hollered bomb, then Shellenberger need to go to jail. Shellenberger needs to be charged with terrorism because he terrorized the community, not me. Shellenberger shut Towson down, not me. That toilet was about what you do. President Obama asked for an investigation. That's it. There goes the investigation. That's me. You feel me? So I'm going to take this to the Supreme Court. Hogan got this. I'm getting ready to mail this to you this week. Johnny Oleski already got this. It's about our prison industry and Keith Davis and all of us. The state of Maryland accept forged checks. I can prove everything that I'm saying to y'all. Right here. See this? That's Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. The matter of. All right? Citation number. Shorty's Ridge Country Store. You see that? Findings of fact. Conclusion of the law. Final order of the code enforcement. I was in jail. So who answered that mail? I was locked up in the state of Illinois. So who went in my mailbox? Right here, it says who broke the law. It says it right here. The state of Maryland accept forged checks. Well, that's where you fucked up. Remember in Scarface? You fucked up. You let this mistake cost you a lot of money. Like I said, I'm getting ready to file a $100 million lawsuit. And this right here is going to be the lynch key. Because this is going to show you where Shellenberger lied to the public. This is going to show you where Shellenberger been shielding the corruption. Because I was locked up. Shorty's Ridge Country Store. Who owns the store? Show me a change of lease. Show me an eviction notice. Show me something. Because I'm going to show the world what you did. I was asking for Martin Luther King's job. And Governor O'Malley knew about it. November 2006. You locked me up a year later. The movie and the documentary was about y'all. It's the Get Shorty program. You feel me? So all eyes was on Kamenetz. Shorty. Documentary. I'm going to cook y'all up. I'm going to hook y'all up. Because I got everything I need. That's Judge Turnbull. That's Al Redmer. That's the IRS. I need a federal and a state audit. You give me a federal and a state audit, everything going to money count itself. When you had that state and federal audit, you go to the Department of Justice because you're going to have to charge somebody criminally. You feel me? That's Shorty. The one and only, the original. You feel me? Meat on fire. That's Shorty. You feel me? That's Shorty. That's the truck you took. You owe me $6,000 for the truck. You feel me? This movie is about y'all, and I don't have to change nobody's name. That's the beauty of it. It's Baltimore rewired. We're going to show you the illegal war on drugs, and we're going to show you the role that the Department of Justice plays in it, the CIA. Because, see, I was in the Navy in 1977. I ran Contra. You feel me? The war on drugs, Oliver North. These are things that y'all don't want in public. But like I said, I'm a caterer. I work for Ozzie Newsome. He signed that. You feel me? That's Ozzie Newsome. That's me and Zion, community in crisis, because the murder and the death of our kids is something that we're supposed to worry about. We're not supposed to bury our sons and our daughters. Our sons and our daughters are supposed to bury us. So I gave you that toilet as evidence, and it says it right there, evidence. That was evidence for a $54 million lawsuit in Baltimore City. You feel me? That was evidence, but y'all called it a bomb. It was evidence. Right there, Shellenberger. Y'all locked me up to protect Shellenberger. You feel me? And that's the DVD, Let Us Design, the movie. This toilet been around for a long time. The police been pushing my toilet. You feel me? And it been at City Hall. We talking about being black in America. We talking about, I'm not black, I'm white. So we talking about justice. Justice is supposed to be blind, but it seems just to be us. Even though I'm white, you still treat me like I'm black. You feel me? That toilet ain't nothing but a prop for the movie and evidence. So in 2019, for the next 365 days, you're going to get toilets. It's going to be like the walls of Jericho. How many toilets is it going to take before Shorty get justice? How many toilets is it going to take before you lock Shellenberger up? How many toilets is it going to take before Shellenberger starts snitching on the Democratic Party? Because Shellenberger the weakest link. That's January rent. You feel me? That's 2007. That's not the kind of money. That's the kind of money I was making. You feel me? So we're gonna see where all this money went. You feel me? Restaurant Depot. That's credit card fraud, embezzlement. Shorty's Rib Shack. I want a federal and a state audit on that. You'd have did the audit, we wouldn't be having this conversation now. You did the audit, you wouldn't have locked me up. Money count itself. And Pugh knew about this since the beginning. She was Senator Pugh. Before she sit in City Hall, she was Senator Pugh. So I'm looking for everybody that's involved in this to tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil, because, like I said, I ain't got no reason to lie. Y'all remember when I took pictures with DeSouza? Y'all tried to get me to cuddle up with him. No. If y'all send him to jail and he getting ready to get 3 years for income tax evasion and fraud, then you got to give Jake Davis, James Hammond, Paul Weinblatt, Deron Battle, Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr., Darlene Davis, Latrice Taylor, whoever was in that store while I was locked up is subject to go to jail. Because I didn't receive any of that money while I was locked up. I'm homeless now. I'm poor and broke right now. I ain't poor and broke. Let me stop lying. I need my store back so I can get my house back, so I can get my life back. I hope this letter catches you. That's the FBI. See the date? 2011. They had this information, so you should have turned it over. Pugh had it. Chief of Police Johnson had it. Governor O'Malley had it. Nearham had it. Hogan got it. It's the narrative life of Frederick Douglass. You feel me? An American slave. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we steal the cash crop. In 2018, we are still slaves. We slaves to your illegal criminal justice system. You feel me? So Johnny Oleski, Kamenetz had that. You got to deal with that. When this shit is out in front of the Towson courthouse today, make sure that everybody see this. I'm going to make sure that you see the criminalization of poverty. And I'm going to show you the role that you played in this. You laughed and joked and talked about fuck you. No. It's fuck you. We're going to talk about the black faces that's selling out black Baltimore County. And that's the head of it. You got a problem with me, holler at me, because I'm going to see you. And when I put that camera in your face, I'm going to put that toilet in your face. I'm going to pop that shit off. I'm famous for toilets. I'm infamous for toilets. You feel me? I'm known for protests. I shut shit down. And I feed people. Like I said, my son is my witness. And he said he's going to give me the grand jury. And he also has this book. All right, you can go straight to Delegate Antonio Hayes. And Antonio Hayes has this book. We're going to go through this book. Since I got plenty of time. Like I said, 12 o'clock, be ready for this. You got to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. Like I said, Jay-Z getting ready to buy the Oreos. I'm going to send this shit to Jay-Z and see if he want to buy my book. I'm going to see if Jay-Z want to buy my movie. I'm going to see if Jay-Z want to fuck with a nigga like me. You feel me? That's the movie. Oh, let me get this shit right. That's the United States District Court. Honorable Judge Bennett. You feel me? Because this book is going to expose your prison industry. It's going to expose your corruption. And this book is I Am Dred Scott, Being Black and White America. So I'm going to break you down. William Steele and the Underground Railroad. My store was called Shorty's Underground Railroad, Underground Ribs, because I was patterning it after this. You feel me? That's Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue and Shorty's 1997, baby. Like I said, I'm selling shares of Shorty. Whoever want to buy some shares, buy some shares. Because I'm getting ready to make this movie. And this movie going to be scandalous. I don't have to change nobody's names. I'm Shorty. I'm the player, the president. I'm everything. The only position is a vice president. You feel me? I don't have to share this with nobody. Whoever would want to be my vice president, she going to be my wife. You feel me? That's the vacancy in my life. Oh, we want to show you. See the date? 1998. That's how long I've been in business. See my insurance policy? Insurance Incorporated. See what I was insured for? Included. You got to pay me you got to pay this policy off. I was incarcerated while this policy was in effect. You feel me? And Al Redmer got this. That's Bank of America. My bank account was insured. Shorty's Underground Rib Shack. You feel me? It was insured. Banking violations. You feel me? See the date? 2011. These are the forged checks. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. See the date? I was locked up. Matter of fact, I wasn't even locked up. I was out of jail and I didn't sign that. I wasn't in locked up. So he signed this check while that's forgery, dog. I was in jail. If I was in jail and you changed the lease, then why did you write him a lease? You got to give me that $1,200 back. You feel me? I was in jail. That's not my signature. Block party gets bigger and better. You feel me? Dwayne Shorty Davis. Grilling. Yeah, grilling like a villain. That's Chief Justice Roberts. I started this movie and documentary about the courts in 2007. Article 3 of the Constitution. You feel me? The right to approach the Supreme Court. So if you don't deal with Scott Shellenberger and Jake Davis, then we're going to the Supreme Court with this. That's David Irwin. Like I said, y'all charge me with terrorism. You have asked the opinion. That's the case number. All right? Unless the state government retries the defendant, obtains a subsequent conviction, you were never retried. You are, in fact, not convicted of the crime. So you knowingly lied to the public. You used that 86 case to incarcerate me, and you presented that 86 case in front of the grand jury. I know the law. So do he. That's my store on Falls Road. You feel me? These are the movie releases. That's Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr., Little Gerald. That's Kathleen Pugh. It's a movie release. These are movie releases. These are movie releases. These are movie releases. See them? So when I name you, I don't have to say, I can say what I say about you. These are movie releases and mail receipts. You're going to have to produce what was on that mail. You're going to have to produce it. Mail receipts. emails, checks and balances, all right? Judicial, legislative, and executive branches of our government. We're going to have checks and balances, and we're going to have all these emails, and we're going to talk about my service to this country, my patriotism, because you called me a terrorist. No, you're the terrorist. Emails. United States, Falls Road, 2007. You feel me? Constituent Services, Barack Obama. See that? Barack Obama. I was making a movie and a documentary about y'all, and I had to get the proper information. You feel me? Whistleblowers application. See? And these are the supporters of Shorty. These are the white people that support my black ass. You feel me? I was doing a documentary in the white community. These white people support Shorty. And what does it say? We are also imploring any appropriate official in the state of Maryland to assist Shorty. Ain't nan official did shit. Not nan official did nothing. Not nan official did nothing. You locked me up. I turned Shellenberger into Greg Bernstein on February the 2nd, 2011, the day my mother died. 5 days later, you locked me up, and Shellenberger charged me with terrorism. Between this and this, that's collusion. And everything that he got, I got. So Shellenberger need to go to jail. The movie was about you, boss. So now that we have a full circle of everything that's going on, 12 o'clock, we're going to put everything on the table. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. And we're going to do it where it started at, in Towson Courthouse. It's my pimp gang. See my pinky ring? It's my pimp gang. You just ain't got to pimp hoes. You can pimp politicians, but you'll never pimp me. Mic check. See you at 12 o'clock.